I was really in the mood for banana pudding, but I thought, why not make my banana cream pie? Because I really want Cool Whip on it instead of meringue. Sometimes that's just what I'm in the mood for. This is a delicious banana cream pie. It's beautiful when it's cut, and I'm going to teach you how to seed your bananas so that they do not turn brown. We're going to get started making the pudding from scratch. All right, we're going to be using 2½ cups of milk, 2 eggs, a dash of salt, ½ cup of sugar, and 1/3 cup of flour. And we're going to whisk it together. Make sure your milk is cold so that your flour doesn't lump up. So all you're going to do is you're going to beat it good and get it in the microwave, and make sure you don't have flour on the bottom of your bowl. And we're going to microwave it 2 minutes, get it out, whisk it, and microwave it another 3 minutes. Now everybody's microwave's a little bit different, so I always tell you when you're making pudding, any kind of pudding, you're going to microwave your pudding until it's thick. If you don't microwave it until it's thick, it's not going to get thick in the refrigerator, okay? So we're going to get this started in here, set it on 2 minutes while we peel our bananas. You can print this recipe off of the website. It will be in our new cookbook that's coming out. No, actually it's in our volume 3 cookbook, it says. So this one's in the volume 3. If you've got volume 3, it's on page 132. We're also going to be using some graham cracker crumbs in between our layer. And if you want to use the vanilla wafers, you can, but I like the graham cracker crumbs. I buy them in little packs and then I just smash them. These are those little snack size packs. And I went ahead and I crushed 2 because you need a whole cup, all right? And I'm not even going to put it in a cup. I'm just going to sprinkle it on there when we're ready. But for now, we can get our bananas ready. All right, peel your bananas and take the strings off and take off any ugly spots. There's a little one, I'll cut it off in a minute. All right, our timer went off on our pudding, so we're gonna stir it really good, put it back in here for 3 minutes. Just do a really good job because sometimes that flour wants to settle to the bottom. So give it a good whisk. 3 minutes. Now we're going to start these bananas. I'm going to cut out this little brown spot, and then we're going to half it, and I'm going to show you how to take the seeds out so that this banana pie will be beautiful for days and the bananas won't turn on you, okay? So you're going to slice them in half. Now if this is going to be eaten the same day you make it, there's no reason to go to this trouble. But if you're taking it somewhere and you want to make it a day ahead and you want it to be really pretty when it's sliced, if you do this, it's going to be gorgeous. And you can do this with banana pudding as well. I take this utensil. I use this to take the leaves off of strawberries and things like that. And I just scoop out the seeds of the banana. And don't miss the end. I almost missed the end. If you see any little black seeds when you get done, make sure you to get the rest of it off, okay? If you miss a spot. And make sure your bananas are good and ripe as well. You can get that done while your pudding is cooking. It don't take that long. I just have 2 bananas. That's all I've got today. But you can use 3, okay? All right, let's check out this pudding. Still gonna have to cook a little bit longer, but it is starting to get thick, you can see. So once you put it in there that 3 minutes, now you're going to put it on 2-minute intervals until it's thick. So we're going to mix it again, put it back in there 2 minutes. All right, we'll see you in a minute. We'll put this thing together. It's super simple. Make sure you got some Cool Whip thawed, okay? All right, here's our pudding after 2 more minutes. Gotten a lot thicker. Once you add the vanilla and the butter, it's going to look a little glossier. But I'm really going to cook this just a little bit more because this is a banana cream pie. You do want your pudding to be pretty doggone thick because you want to slice it. Okay, so this is different than a banana pudding. This is perfect for banana pudding, but it needs to be a little thicker for a banana cream pie. All right, here's our pudding. We're going to put it in our shell, half of it. It's really hot. But first you're going to add a little vanilla. Whoa, I put a lot, didn't I? And some butter. And let that get mixed in there good. And that butter will make it kind of glossy and pretty. So you're going to pour half of it into your pie shell. And this is just a ready-made graham cracker pie shell. If you want to make a pie shell, you go right ahead. But I'm not. Sometimes when I feel froggy, I do it. Let me rub that butter. You kind of got put in there. Somebody's going to get a buttery piece of pie, aren't they? So what we're going to do now is take our bananas and slice them on top of this. You can hear the birds singing out there. Spring has sprung. Spring is always a good time, especially when you get to see the birds nesting, making their nests and getting ready to have their babies lay their eggs. So just go around, chop them right into the pie. Now when I was growing up, when I was a young mother, if I ever made my granny a banana pudding, she made me take the seeds out of the bananas because she didn't like her bananas to turn brown. If her bananas looked brown in a if I made her pudding, she wouldn't eat it if the bananas were brown. So this is the key to making a pretty banana pudding, and I always do it for my pie. I don't hardly ever do it for my banana pudding because nobody's as picky as my granny was, but I do it for this. Okay, there's your bananas, and now you're going to take a cup of graham cracker crumbs, and I just smushed them in the bag. So we're just going to sprinkle this on the pie. I'm not sure if I'll need another one, but you want it to be good and coated so that you got a nice pretty slice of pie and it tastes good, you know. I don't know, one might do it. What do you think, Chris?
Perfect.
It does, don't it? Now the rest of the pudding goes on. And you're just going to let this cool before you put your Cool Whip on, okay? So just let it sit out at room temperature for about 30 minutes, then place it in the refrigerator. And then once it's been in the refrigerator long enough to get cool, you can top it with your Cool Whip. So we'll see you in a minute when we top it, okay? We're going to let this cool off. All right, so we're going to top our pie. And I had so much filling, I'm not going to be able to get the lid on the pie, which is fine. You can just slide it in the refrigerator. gonna put some crumbs on it. Make it pretty. Now it's an Easter pie, so if you want to put sprinkles on it, you can too. We'll put one more swirl in the middle. Yummy. I'm ready to eat it, aren't you, Chris?
Yep.
I gotta use the rest of my Cool Whip. I may as well. That looks like a delicious cream pie. It's gonna slide right into the refrigerator and stay in my extra refrigerator, get really good and cold before you slice it. I like to make this a day ahead so that it is good and set up, and when you slice it looks beautiful on the plate. Mmm. That's so good. If you make this pie, you won't have any leftovers. It is delicious. It is a gorgeous slice of pie, and boy is it delicious. We thank you so much for watching Collard Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did. We'll see you next time. Try this for Easter.